Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. Ronald Acuna Jr. riding a power surge coming into this one, Chris. He's homered in 4 straight games.
He is managing to find pitches that he can barrel up and do damage with, and really that's the key for him. As long as he can get the bat to it, because he's so strong, there's a good chance that it leaves the ballpark.
About to get started here, and on the mound now, Charlie Morton. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Luis Guillorme. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 7-11.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Rios coming in on it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Out towards left center. Acuna gliding back. Tracks it down for the out. 1 away. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. 4 for 8 in the series so far. In there for strike 1. Called strike right there.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Guillorme leads off first with 1 away. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That one's in there, 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Rips one to right, and base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, J.D. Davis. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Throw over to Musial. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 2 left for the Mets. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. We go to the bottom of the 1st. And on the mound in this one, Jacob deGrom. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the 1st. Now here is Joe Rios. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the left fielder, Ronald.
Here's Acuna now.
Junior.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Slapped foul.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Marte throws to second, in there safely.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Paul Molitor digs in now, swinging a hot bat in the series. He's got 7 base hits coming in. And that's in there for strike 1. Kicks and fires. In the air to left center. Marte under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
Here's a big power threat. Stan Musial. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. And that chance handled to first, and they get Musial for the out. That's the inning. Braves strand 1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Dominic Smith.
Leading off for the Mets, the designated hitter.
And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Here's Mark Canha, and he swings and misses at the initial offering. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of got it. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. A wind and the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long
Batting
time. Got
six.
that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Duvall.
That one drilled left field. And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on first. So
Calls it in, 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. In there, and it's 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
It gets down, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Kicks and deals. Just a slow ground ball this time. Zips it across. That ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. On to the 3rd inning. Stepping in, James McCann.
I mean, these guys know they have to get going out of the gates, but you're not going to hear a skipper. You're not going to hear people really say that.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him. And there's 1 down.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And you know, with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings through that one. 0-1. Top of the 3rd, no score. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The wind to kick the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Mets go down quickly. Still no score. Back here in Atlanta, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Joe Rios.
The center fielder, Joe
DeGrom back to work.
Rios.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Got him. Great play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Up next for Atlanta, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time up. And fouled off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. They get the out on Acuna.
Now batting.
And now
Shortstop.
Paul Molitor.
Paul.
Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest
Molitor.
part of the outfield his first time. In the air, left side. Canna on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is set down 1-2-3. And we are still scoreless. Back at Truist Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Starling Marte. He makes the grab. And there's one away. Pete Alonso, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. The punch out there, 2 down.
Up
2
next
outs,
for the
base
bat,
is empty. And
third
stepping in
baseman,
for New York, J.D.
J.D.
Davis.
Davis.
Out front and foul to the left side. Look out! And it hit him.
No, Boog, I'll tell you firsthand, retired players, we miss a lot of things about playing the game in our playing days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Smith stands in now and watches strike 1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Davis off of first with 2 away. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Mets leave 1. And welcome back. Now here is Stan Musial. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and aggressive defensive shifting, defense isn't necessarily just about making errors. Are you able to get to balls? Are you able to fill spots where guys hit the ball?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a speed threat. Adam Duvall. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Mark Canha.
The left fielder.
In for a strike. That's strike 1. And the 0-1. There's the strike of the knees.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bangs off the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Popped up left side. Molitor should have this one. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
McCann, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the 1-0. And the 1-0 misses low.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Got him looking. 2 away.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now Luis Guillorme in there for strike 1. In the air, left field, grabs it on the run, and that's the 3rd out. Grand 1, still no score. Bottom of the inning, and here is Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie
The
Albies.
right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a base hit.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Puts a bunt down. Alonso. Got him on the off-balance throw. They get the out on a Rosarena.
Now batting.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate.
Miller's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
On to first. That's out number 2.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Joe Rios next up for the Braves. Good contact guy, good defender. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now batting. The left fielder, Ronald Acuna.
And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
They try another pitch out. Rios off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Two now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rios around third. Guillorme with a relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading off for the Mets, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The pitch. Just missed. That's in there, and a count 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Arozarena makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Starling Marte up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 down.
now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the Polar Bear.
Alonso.
That one's in there, 0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Mets nothing. Bottom of the 6th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Paul Molitor.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Paul
DeGrom back to work. This one grounded to Davis. And foul ball. Righty delivers. Line drive. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Stan Musial. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground to short. Guillorme to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly here, but they're on top 1-0. And here it comes. Davis in the box now. No balls and a strike. The tying run at the plate. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game.
Matt Olson getting loose there. He's now in the game at first. Also into the ball game, Austin Riley. He's the new third baseman. Now it's Dominic Smith. And that one wrapped foul.
Number 42, Austin Riley.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Up next for the Mets, the left fielder,
Mark Canha up now for the Mets. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Olson, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
For the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Not in time, and he reaches safely. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
The 0-1. That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jacob deGrom out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Taijuan Walker will take over here, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Number 42, Taijuan Walker.
Randy Arozarena next up for the Braves. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. Bunts it in the air. Fires to first on the run. Out on the sac bunt.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
This one smacked out to left center. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're up by 3. A 2-run double.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he's squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Joe Rios. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And there's a foul ball. d'Arnaud leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is fouled back.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And that one gets down, fair ball. Canha throws to second. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast.
The left fielder.
Out to short, Guillorme handles the chance, gets it to first, gets him easily, ends the inning. Coming up, it's the Braves 4 and the Mets nothing. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian Wilson. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. McNeil leading things off and takes a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. First out in the top of the 8th.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had "hit me" written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Fall off foul. Right-hander kick steals. And McCann fouls it off. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And that one fouled off. Popped up. Albies under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trevor May taking over on the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Leading up for the Braves, the shortstop, Paul Molitor.
And a pitch. Molitor at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one missing inside. The 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
Leading up for the Braves,
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Matt Olson stands in here. Leaves that one down. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses. And now 3-0. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. The pitch.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The designated hitter.
And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. No outs, runners at first and second. And a sac bunt here. Davis with the throw to first. Runners advance on a good sac bunt.
Now batting.
Here's Austin Riley. Reached on an infield single his first time. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Now
here is Ozzy Albies up to hit. Chris, baseball today. So many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Bunting gets it down to first. Goes to second. Safe there. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. 1 run is in, 2 runs are in, and he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Seth Lugo. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud. And a bunt right side. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
Puts it in the air out towards left center, and a base hit knocks in a run.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Now batting, left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
On the ground to short, Guillorme handles. They take the force out, and that ends the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Through 8 full. Staying in the game on defense, Orlando Arcia. He entered the game to pinch hit and now mans second base. All set for the start of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. There's the strike. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Right through there. Got him. And now one away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Here's Starling Marte. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's Pete Alonso. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
No, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
On to first, ball game. And the Braves slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, another night, another win. This team is a must-watch right now. Even if it goes late, there's a rain delay, extra innings. People are going to stay up late to see this streak continue.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.